Hey guys, Oni here with episode 6 of our Dytech Factorio Let's Play. Okay, so a couple things that I did off camera, primarily related to research. So I researched stuff like up to but not including metallurgic ore smelting 4 and liquid automated crafting 3. I haven't messed with these yet. I want to do that on camera because I honestly have no idea how to do this yet. I looked up online and it seems pretty simple, but apparently you need a lot of space for it. I also researched Logistics Robots 1. So that allows me to make the Mark 1 robot. And I already made 9 of those guys, as you see in my inventory somewhere. Yep, made 9 of those guys. And I had the materials for that because I had set up down here 3 automated crafters that were making processing units. But I'm going to move those up here. And I also had some stuff over here that was making my advanced circuits. But again, I moved those and I'm going to push them up here instead. As you can see, I also made some additional roboports and place them around my base so that my robots can reach the majority of my base. So despite like 1 or 2 places, my robots can pretty much go anywhere in my base. What I want to do today is I want to go ahead and expand my ore processing abilities. So I'm going to increase the amount of ore that I can smelt. And I'm going to do that by splitting off a line of iron ore here and bringing it down in this area where I'm going to smelt it with a line of Mark 1 furnaces. Sorry, Mark 2 electric furnaces. As you can see, I also changed out these chests here for the plastic and turned them into passive provider chests so that the network has access to these guys. So yeah, first things first, let's go ahead and place down these advanced robots. These robots, the Mark 1s, are a lot faster than the vanilla ones by default, and they also can carry a little more. So as you can see, if I put these down, they're actually a lot faster than the vanilla robots are, and they also benefit from the speed upgrade you get, as well as the carrying capacity, I believe. So let's go ahead and, before I set up this automated or this additional processing, I want to go ahead and reset up my advanced circuit production. So I have access to iron in the network, so I can definitely use that. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say, I'm going to grab some assemblers, which I already have a couple. Let's get rid of this stuff. Assemblers, and I'm saying, I also want to have an assembler that's going to make nothing but nothing but regular electronic circuits for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, you are going to make nothing but copper cables with the good recipe. And to do that, you're going to take a requester chest and request 50 copper. At all times. Okay. And then I'm going to take some inserters, some fast inserters. I'm going to output those guys into this guy, who's going to make nothing but regular circuits. And for that, he also needs iron. So request iron. About 50 of it. And then get an inserter here and here. And then you're going to output those circuits into a storage chest, passive provider chest. Just like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing up here. I'm going to say, hang on a second. Let's swap this around a little bit. Let's do this. So we can save some space. Let's do this and request 50 iron. And I'll just put the copper cables in the same chest. But I'll make sure that only this slot can be... I thought I could do that. I guess I can't. Oh well. That should work. Shouldn't it? Actually, I don't want this chest to somehow run out of iron and then get full up with nothing but copper cables. So let's move this down 1. And then I'll put this guy here. And then I'll say, again, you request 50 iron. So I'll put this guy back here. And I'll put 2 inserters here and here. I'll put 1 passive provider chest on the output side. And you're making electronic circuits. Okay. So I'm going to mimic this setup up here. So I'm going to get some more passive provider chests and some more requester chests. I'm going to say boom, boom, and then copy, paste, copy, paste. Put down this. Oops. Yep. This, and this. And the reason I'm making these passive provider chests is because if ever it gets to the point where I'm making more copper cables than I can use, I want to be able to access them in the network. That's why. So I'm going to copy the settings from this chest and this chest, and copy these settings from this chest and paste it onto this chest. I'm going to make some more inserters. And I need to insert here, 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 and here. And then I want to do another assembler right here that is making advanced circuits. So you need copper cable as well. So I could say a requester chest that's requesting copper cable, but that would require more work for my robots to do. And right now I don't have a lot of robots, so I don't want to saturate the network with nothing but this dummy work. So instead I will just do another. Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing. I'm ending up doing the same thing, but to me it's just a little better if I do it like this, where I do this right here, and you need copper cables. So put down a requester chest here that's always requesting plastic, 50 of it, and then you make copper cables, and then request copper here. Get some inserters. Go like this. Go like this and this. And that should be automated. So now I just give everybody power, and I'll use the good power poles. Here, here, and here. Okay, everybody's working. And you are actually not supposed to be here. Whoops, you're not supposed to be here. This is just my chest, that's all. Okay. The only thing that can make this better is if I got the upgraded stack size bonus for these guys, so they can take out more from the inventories when they're transferring from inventory to inventory. So I might do that next after I get this laser turret damage upgrade. Okay, so I have automated advanced circuits. Let's put these in a provider chest. Let's go ahead and make it a big power pole in case I want to expand. And then the other thing I wanted to automate was the production of the fast transport belts. So for the fast transport belts, I need transport belts and iron gear wheels. So let's make a couple more of these assemblers. Say you these guys are made out of just iron gear wheels and iron plates. I'm not going to do the steel recipe, I'm going to do the iron recipe. So you make iron gear wheels, and for that you need iron. So let's get some requester chests. Requesting iron. And I need also need iron. So actually let's do this. Let's break this guy, which I know is bad. Let's put this guy here. And then let's say you make regular transport belts. And then you both request iron from this chest, which I'll request 100, well, 75. I'll do this and this. And then I'll do Couple passive provider chests. I'll do this and this. And then this needs transport belt and iron gear wheels. So what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll say boom and boom. You request iron. About 50 of it. How am I doing on iron anyway? 207, not a lot. I need more iron processing like right now. That'd be great. But I wanted to do this first, so it's my fault. No worries. Alright, let's go for the inserter stack size bonus. Okay, so you're making iron gear wheels as well. And do I want to limit the output? Yes, I do. And over here, I want to limit the output as well. 2 stacks and 2 stacks. These guys can make as many as they want. Actually, I'll limit it for right now to this, and then limit it to this. Just so they don't go buck wild this early in the game. Okay. So again, put this down here, limit it to a stack. Do this, this, and then do this. Say you make the fast conveyor belts. Everybody power. And you should be rocking and rolling. Why are you not rocking and rolling? Oh, you're going the right way, that's why. And you're in the wrong spot. No, you're not. Yeah, you're in the wrong spot. Alright, so this. There we go. Now I need a passive provider chest right here. Catch the output. And limit it to that much. And I'm already out of iron, which is understandable, seeing as how much I'm using it. So let's go ahead and make our secondary processing area. We're going to use 8 of these guys, so 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's going to take a while to craft, so I'll be right back once this is finished. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to take a fast splitter. I'm going to split the iron right here. Then I'm going to go down and underneath these guys. Not as far as I can, but to about right here. I'm going to turn, come over here like this. And you're only going to give me one line, which is okay, I guess. I like to have both lines saturated, but it might not be doable right now. Actually, it should be doable. I should just be able to go like this. I should be able to take another fast splitter and split it again, like right here. Like this. And then rejoin it right here. And that should give me even distribution on both sides. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 8 furnaces. I'm going to place them like this. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it like that. I'm sorry. Actually, do I want to do it like that? Let's try it. Okay, let's go for armor. And I'm going to say input, 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 and then output. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to say there's 8 of these guys here. So I'm going to do 8 regular outputs, and then I'm going to do 8 close outputs. Sorry, 4 regular outputs and 4 close outputs. That way, when I put them on this line, they'll be evenly distributed on this line. So output, 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 output. Now 4 will insert on the 4 will output on the close side of this conveyor belt, and 4 will output on the far side of the conveyor belt. Okay, so I'm going to extend this like this, just a little more. And then we're going to take some power poles and set up some power. Just like this. And why did I lose power all of a sudden? Oh shit. That's why. Oh, jeez. No, please don't destroy that. No, that has so much sand in it. Nah, you son of a bitch. God. Oh, I lost all that sand. I know, collateral damage. Jeez, man. I cannot believe that. All that sand. Where'd they come from anyway? Alright, well, let's set this up again. Let's do this again. Steel chest right here. And this right here. Now we need to fix this stuff. Jeez, man. Look at this. Sorry about this, guys. That's the beauty of the Warfare module. So let's go ahead and make some more regular inserters. I need some burners. And a water pump. And then these guys need power. Happy? Happy. Now let's go ahead and defend this real quick. Let's get some laser turrets. That was ridiculous, guys. So I want to defend over here-ish. Let's also destroy some of these corals with the shotgun. Because forget chopping them down manually. I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my time with my axe. I got a shotgun. Oops, autosave. Alright. Let's go ahead and set this up. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then give me some walls. More than that, please. I gotta wait for my other turrets to finish building. Which we're gonna place down here. This area. I mean, I'm not sure if this is actually what was attacked or if they came from up here and just walked through this path right here. Came down here that way. But if that's the case, we can just defend it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine with me. And make some couple more. There we go. See how that works. Alright, back to this over here. Sweet. Let's go for power armor. Actually, do we need power armor this early? It'd be nice. Be real nice, actually. But I think we need to focus on other things right now, such as alien technology, so we can make the purple science specs. Okay, so as I was saying, some more of these power poles. Let's power you guys up. Okie dokie. And now I need to come over here, and what I'll do is just to leave room for expansion, I'll actually make this a little bit longer. And at the very end of this line, I will have 2 passive provider chests. Do I have very fast inserters yet? No, I don't. Oh well. So then for that, in that case, we'll do 4 passive providers. So situated like this. Whoops, not like that. Like this. Not like that. Like this. And then we'll do this, 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 and this. Everybody gets power. Now our iron level should be going up. after a while. And of course, if it's not enough to keep up with this output, we can always add more provider chests and more inserters. But I believe once it gets through this backlog, it should be good. If I like pick this up manually for right now. There we go. Actually, that might not be fast enough, guys. That might be too slow. Let's add another couple of these guys. Add 2 more. And then we'll do this and this. I just don't want these guys waiting to put their output on the conveyor belt, that's all. I don't want them to be like sitting here with their hand extended, holding a piece of iron, and they can't put it anywhere. Alright, iron's going up. Good. Now we need to also boost our copper output, because, well, sure, our copper levels are okay, which we can probably just do that. We are going to be using a lot more copper coming pretty soon here. So I should probably also put an inserter right here to boost the level I'm getting in here. But I do want to go ahead and change these guys out for steel furnaces, so let's go ahead and do that. Not Mark 2, just Mark 1, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75. And if I need to, I can do the same thing with the copper. I can just split off a line right here and bring it down, and then over here, and then do the same thing I did for the iron. But the iron looks like it's going pretty well right now. I can also put in some, well, it looks like they're actually smelting faster than these inserters can output. So once I finish alien technology, I'll research the next level of, I think it is logistics, and that'll unlock the research for the next level of inserters, which are the very fast inserters, which should be able to help me get this output here, get this out of this furnace faster. In the meantime, what I can do is I can just put another inserter on it, which that's not going to work the same way I wanted it to. So let's go ahead and do, I need 4 close inserters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 fast inserters. So I keep with the same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Nope, gotta extend this line. Who's... Alright, you guys are okay now? Ish. But now this is too crowded over here now. Let's add yet another set of inserters and provider chests. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to start automating the production of my processing units. So to do that, let's see, processing units need sulfuric acid, electronic circuits, and advanced circuits. So I'm only making 1 assembly machine's worth of advanced circuits right now. Of course, I will definitely expand this in the future, you know, to be more robust. But for right now, that's all I have. I could do it like I did on my first season, where I had like lines of each material. Like here's a line of copper cables, here's a line of electronic circuits, and then here's a line of advanced circuits. I might do that. But for right now, let's see, how many do I have? 96? Not a whole lot. Yeah, not a whole lot. But then again, I'm not sure if I have enough materials to support faster processing right now. I just got off the ground with iron. Let's go check on our... We have plenty of petroleum. We have not that much sulfuric acid. That's because this is out of iron, probably. Yep. Let's actually request iron. 200 or so. These guys will slowly bring it to us. Give it to this guy. So you can make some more sulfuric acid. Okay, so I do kind of want to increase my production of all these kind of materials over here. I mean, I'll leave this alone. I'll make this chest a regular chest instead of a passive provider chest. And I'll do the same thing for the electronic circuits that are going into... Actually, no, I won't. Yeah, I will. I'll do the same thing for the circuits that are going into that guy. And I'll limit his output. So steel chest. Here's steel chest. And I'll limit you to that much. You are going to be a iron chest, which I already had some. And limit your output to nothing. You can just go however long you want. Go. Then what I'll do is I will... Let's see, how far do you go? Pretty far. But at the same time, I don't want to go too far and end up with robots that are going across the map. Because they're not that fast yet. And of course, this is going to have to go anyway because I just realized that it's in the way of my conveyor belt that's going to hold... Actually, you know what? No, it's not. I can always just put the purple science packs on the opposite side of the conveyor belt that the blue science packs are on. So I put them on the right side. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yep. But how am I going to manage that? See, I'm trying to think in my head how I'm going to swing that. Kind of shot myself in the foot there. I'll figure it out. Once I get to that point. So, what I want to do is I want to take a bunch of... let's start out with 3 for right now. So I need more iron. Bring me iron, minions! Hurry up. You know, I'll get it myself. You guys are too freaking slow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is basically just set up the framework for how this is going to look. Going to go like, actually it can't go this way because it needs to go north because this is going to be in the way. So we'll do, where does this go again? Over here? I couldn't move these guys. Let's do that, let's move these guys. Then we will make 1 so we can have a blueprint of it. Get rid of this tree. Which I don't have a tool or something. Why don't I have a tool? Let's do rod, steel, handle, steel, head. Steel. Let's make 2. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... Usually you keep checking this, but I... Probably should memorize it. Let's go. It's gonna be ugly, but let's go 3, and then see. All 3 of you guys are gonna make copper cables, like that. And then gonna have 3 like this, like this. How are you being damaged? I'll check that in a second. Okay, so then we'll have you guys making electronic circuits, which are here. And then where are the rest of my assemblers? Let's make some more. And then 3 here making the, whoops, not here. 3 here making the advanced circuits, and then 3 here making the processing units. And that should work out pretty well once I have enough materials to get a good network going. My iron's getting kind of low again. Most likely because I just took all that iron out of there. But actually, it looks like it is going down, maybe? I can't tell right now. It's kind of stuck at 220. Sweet. Let's go for, let's see, what do we want next? We probably need logistics. And why? Okay, you're not going because you don't have any batteries. Okay. So we'll do 3 here that are making that. And then 3 here, finally, then make these facing this way. All right, so that's how it's going to look. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. My name's Oni, and I'll see you next time.